Do you get what I'm saying? But Boots will sit in the pocket, he will fight you, he will attack you, he can box off the back foot, but he actually likes to come and fight. But trying to knock Xander Zayas out, not trying to go 12 rounds, not trying to put on a boxing masterclass, not trying to tell you after how he didn't get touched. And it's all about hit and not get hit. I think he's so good, honestly. Like I think Boots Ennis is the future pound for pound #1.
Eddie Hearn stated that Boots Ennis would step into the fight against Xander Zayas with a ruthless mentality, determined to show him no mercy and make a powerful statement in the ring.
He's telling me I'm going to take this kid to pieces on June 27th. And I'm telling you as well, there are so many more levels to.
He further stated that while Zayas is a skilled and respected fighter, taking on Jaron Ennis would present a challenge that is far beyond what he is currently capable of handling.
I really do. I think Zayas is a young man who's very talented and got massive balls. He'll become like I think they think it's the size that's going to show in this fight. And I think they're going to try and physically overwhelm Boots. I don't think that.
As highlighted by Eddie Hearn, Jaron Ennis himself stated in an interview that he plans to show Xander Zayas the very best version of himself when they meet on June 27th.
Do you believe he's in your level?
No.
No, why?
Like I said, he's a good solid fighter, but I think it's just, like I said, his level to his game, and I'm gonna show him why.
Although Jaron Ennis acknowledged that he does not always receive the recognition he believes he deserves, he emphasized that he will keep proving his abilities every time he steps into the ring.
It don't matter what I do. I can knock out the hug, I can rock down the brick wall. I'm like, oh, he's supposed to do that. The whole time y'all was saying the fight 50 video, y'all think this person gonna do that?
Tim Bradley echoed the views of Hearn and Ennis, describing Boots as a fighter who is incredibly close to perfection in many areas of his game.
Period. They come to rumble. They do. Even when I was in the amateurs, I knew Philly was ready to rumble. Shit, fighting somebody from Philly. Damn. Man, they just coming ready. And shit, when shit all hits the fan and this ain't working, that ain't working, this ain't working, because Boots gonna have all kind of shit he can do. Lefty, righty, pressure, box, move, everything, speed, power. He gonna have all kind of stuff he can do.
Continuing his praise, Tim Bradley stated that Boots has all the skills and attributes needed to put Xander Zayas under constant pressure, potentially forcing him into costly mistakes throughout the fight.
Sometimes he get that pressure on him, he get a little bit of, yeah. Now, I'm not gonna lie, yeah, he do. And Boots see that, and Boots know that he put the type of pressure with his athleticism and speed and power and angles and all that stuff. Shit, I get touched, but you gonna get touched right back. You know what I'm saying? So,
Shawn Porter also expressed the view that although Xander Zayas is a very talented and dynamic fighter, Jaron Ennis has the experience and maturity needed to overcome him in the ring.
Though he's in his prime, he's only 28. He still has been in the game and lived life longer, right? Xander Zayas has so much testosterone, that young testosterone. He's still 23. Boots is still a senior to him. So he knows with the maturity, I can get him going.
However, Greg Hackett identified Xander Zayas as a highly competitive opponent for Boots Ennis. He suggested that this matchup will serve as a true test of whether Ennis can back up the bold claims he has made about himself.
Skillful, and he not afraid. Boots, we know he trying to bring everything to the table, the speed, the power, just the lights. He bringing everything to it. I think it's a great test for Boots because this is a guy who you could say is durable. You can say he's durable because he's never been stopped. I never even seen him go down. You know what I mean? So it's not like we talking about a chump. You know what I mean? He coming.
Meanwhile, Brian Norman Sr. explained that while Xander Zayas would certainly test Jaron Ennis, Ennis would also give Zayas a first-hand lesson in what it truly means to compete at the elite level of the sport.
That's what's gonna make it great to me. I think that he already had problems with Cameron gave him problems with the movement. Gave Boots problems with the movement. So I think this is emulate that, but I don't think that Xander got a lot of power. I told you that before too. So is Boots gonna respect his power? I don't know. It stands to be seen. So I don't know, but I think it's gonna be a great test. It's gonna be a great test for both of them.
Bruce Carrington also believes that neither Xander Zayas nor Jaron Ennis will have an easy path to victory, expecting the matchup to be a highly competitive and high-quality contest from start to finish.
I am interested to see how Xander deals with Boots' power and his slickness. And I want to see how Boots deals with Xander's technicality and his defense. Xander's defense is underrated. I genuinely believe that. This will be a great technical fight.
On the other hand, Zab Judah offered advice to Boots Ennis on how to defeat Xander Zayas. While recognizing Zayas as a tough and dangerous opponent, he encouraged Boots to use his experience and punching power to control the fight, overcome the young challenger, and secure the win.
It's going to be experience. He's a little bit more mature and better experienced than Xander Zayas in this point of time right now. That's what I'm giving the win on.
Furthermore, LaManna, who has spent time in the ring with Boots Ennis as a sparring partner, spoke very highly of him. Reflecting on their sessions together, he described Ennis as an exceptionally tough fighter who challenges his opponents in every aspect of the game.
He's gonna, from the get-go, from the jump, make you feel him, pause, massive pause, but feel his power, okay? He's gonna make you bite on some feints, right? And he's gonna make you doubt yourself, okay? 9.5 out of 10, you're not faster than him.
While breaking down the matchup, LaManna made it clear that he is picking Jaron Ennis to win largely because of his first-hand experience sharing the ring with him. He admitted that he simply cannot bet against Ennis. In his opinion, Ennis would be too much for Xander Zayas to handle, and it would take more than just boxing ability for Zayas to find a way to pull off the upset.
Explosive, too versatile. He's going to switch back and forth from orthodox to southpaw 7-8 times around. I'm exaggerating, but you know, he's. I don't think Zayas really understands how strong the kid is, how fast he is, how smart he is, bro. Like, he's an elite level fighter with his IQ. You know what I'm saying? His feints, the shot placement, the defense. Forget it. Everybody got put on to Boots because of his defense, not because of his knockout. You know what I'm saying? Similar to Tevin Farmer. People got win the Tevin Farmer because he was doing like the Harlem Shake on everybody, and you couldn't hit him. Mm-hmm. Boots' defense is impeccable. If you're the Mexican guy that he beat, the one that beat Charles Palmo, the one that Zayas beat for the
Garcia Perez, yeah.
Yep, and then Burrow, same shit. They're like kind of stood in front of him. Boots is not gonna stand in front of you. And then look, I'm not gonna say in front of him, but like nowhere near the movement as Boots.
Yeah.
Nowhere near the defense as Boots.
Like many others, Jaron Ennis, better known as Bozy, showed respect for Xander Zayas while confidently ranking his son, Jaron Boots Ennis, above him. He described this fight as another important step on the road to greatness and firmly believes that Ennis will rise to the occasion and overcome the challenge without too much trouble.
I hope he take Boots to another level, because Boots never went to another level yet. You know what I mean? Then you want to see something. You really want to see something. But if he can't take him to another level, you know what I mean, it's going to be like it normally.
Furthermore, Leo Ruiz viewed the matchup between Xander Zayas and Jaron Ennis as a closely contested battle. Music, he explained that both fighters possess the skills, tools, and determination needed to come out victorious, making it a highly competitive and unpredictable showdown on fight night.
He's been at 154 for a way longer time, and Boots is coming up. But of course, skills pay the bills. I feel like Boots could edge it off in a close fight, but who knows? Xander could pull off the upset, even though he's a champion. But I think Boots is the more skillful fighter in a way. But Xander is no pushover, and he's a champion for a reason.
Blair Cobbs also described the matchup as a true 50-50 fight. He emphasized that both fighters have a legitimate chance of winning and that the result will ultimately come down to who handles the pressure better and delivers the stronger performance on the big stage.
The fight where you have two guys that's been moved properly. Well, actually, Zaya's been moved a little bit better. You know, Top Rank tends to move fighters so well. You know what I mean? Their top elite fighters have been groomed to such a level that it's incredible. And but Boots have been moved very well to be put in this position for one night. And I would love this.
But Rodney Villa predicted a relatively short fight, suggesting the bout may not go beyond 6 rounds. He believed Zayas could struggle to handle the intensity and pressure that Ennis would bring over a longer duration.
Like 5 or 6, but knowing him, shit might be like 4, 3. He don't listen. I be telling him, bro, I'm trying to see box and show the skills off. He do that all the time, but I just want to enjoy this shit, bro. He gonna go in there.
Vondy Smith also leaned toward Jaron Ennis securing a stoppage victory. However, he still noted that the matchup has all the ingredients to produce a highly entertaining, action-packed fight for the fans.
Boxing match at the beginning. Xander start off fast, Boots start off fast. So it just who gonna put high IQ, who got a very high IQ. Xander, he a little bigger, but I think Boots got more of the intangibles, stuff like that.
All right, so what's the outcome?
I think Boots by stopping.
Further delving into the clash, Eddie Hearn described the fight as an exciting showdown between 2 generational talents, even drawing comparisons to a matchup like Canelo Alvarez versus Floyd Mayweather Jr. He noted that both fighters are hungry to prove themselves but ultimately believes Jaron Ennis holds key advantages and would come out victorious.
Mayweather Canelo all over again. This generational great who's going too early. But you have to give him his props, but this guy is different, and he will show how many more levels he's got, but he needs great fighters like Zayas to bring them.
On the other hand, Jaron Ennis declared himself the best in the division, stating that he is willing to fight anyone. He emphasized that any fighter aiming for greatness must go through him, as he is the one driving the biggest fights. In his view, he is currently the main attraction in the 154-pound division.
If anybody want to fight, they're gonna make the most money fighting me than anybody else. So I feel like I'm the cash cow of this division. And I'm the best.
Jaron Boots Ennis is leaving no stone unturned in his preparation for this massive showdown. Fully aware of what is at stake, his mindset reflects hunger, discipline, and a strong desire to secure a dominant victory that sends a message across the division. While confident in his abilities, Ennis understands that Xander Zayas is not an easy opponent, which is why his preparation has been intense and highly focused. In camp, Jaron Ennis is sharpening every aspect of his game to an elite level. From speed and precision to defensive awareness and ring IQ, he is pushing himself through grueling drills and demanding workouts designed to maximize his performance. His goal is not just to win, but to secure a decisive victory that leaves no doubt across the division. For Jaron Ennis, this fight represents more than just another bout. It is an opportunity to further cement his legacy. He understands that a strong performance on June 27th could significantly elevate his standing in the boxing world. With that in mind, he has dedicated countless hours to preparation, making sure he is more than ready. His focus remains unwavering, as he is determined to deliver a statement performance when it matters most, and his coaches confirm his sharp condition in camp.
What boost can we expect on June 27th?
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna expect it, a happy Boots. Doing what he need to do. Finally getting the break that he needs. He's been holding back. He was up to fighting Ortiz. He was up for it. So now,
he getting what he deserves. You know what I mean? So you're gonna see the best Boots.
On the other hand, Xander Zayas is equally locked in as he prepares for this defining moment in his career, fully determined to make the most of the opportunity in front of him. Recognized by many as a dangerous threat to Jaron Ennis, Zayas is embracing the challenge with intensity. He aims not only to compete but to prove that he belongs at the highest level of the sport. In his training camp, Xander Zayas is leaving nothing to chance, working tirelessly to elevate every part of his skill set. His preparation reflects a clear intention to come out aggressively from the opening bell, capitalizing on every opportunity that presents itself. Compared to Ennis, Zayas is focusing on precision, timing, and calculated aggression to close any perceived gap between them. Overall, experts believe that Zayas will enter this fight with a relentless approach, and his training strongly supports that expectation. He is determined to raise his standing in the boxing world by pulling off a major win. Given the level of effort and intensity he is putting in, a sharp, aggressive, and highly competitive version of Zayas can be expected on June 27.
He's a good fighter, but I don't think he's a great fighter. I'm gonna do what I do June 27th, and I'm gonna come out victorious. 23 men have tried, 23 men has failed, and this will be number 24. He will try, I know he will come prepared, and he will fail like the other 23 did.
Don't forget to support the channel by liking the video and subscribing, as your support means a lot to us.